Welcome to Daily Sama. This is Dr. Shalini Bahl, and we are meeting every day at noon to practice with one mindfulness skill to disrupt one default habit. And if you would like to share something that you're looking for today, any particular skill or what you would like to practice with, feel free to share that in the comments or the message space. Otherwise, I picked a practice that I am needing, and it's for energy. So if you're good with this, give me a heart or a thumbs up, whatever it is, and we can just go with this one. But I think this is an energy practice, a practice for bringing more virya or mindful energy. And it's this particular practice, micro practices, visit the four rooms. And so I will read the card that I have, and then we can do the practice together. We are each like a house with four rooms: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Nurture each room and enjoy its gifts. And so what we're going to do is basically check in with the four rooms: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and see which room may not be getting our full care and attention. So especially with work or with its relationships or just the holiday season coming, we can feel that our energy is all over the place, leaving us either feeling completely depleted or excited and too wired. So this is really the idea that when our energy is out of balance, it probably means that we are not fully aligned in mentally, spiritual, physically, emotionally. And so this is an opportunity to check in and do that, do a practice to check in with that. So any questions or comments, I welcome them as we do this practice together. If not, we're just gonna begin with the practice for today. Visit the four rooms. So as always, I invite you to come to a posture that feels relaxed and alert at the same time. Lowering or closing your eyes so your attention is inwards. Starting by returning to your present moment experience of this body in this moment of time. Using your breath as an anchor to be here now. And if you're just joining in, we're doing an energy practice to balance the energy in the four rooms, and starting by giving our attention to the physical room and checking in with the quality of energy in your body. Does my body feel energized or fatigued? So is there that restless energy in the body, or is it feeling depleted? Just checking in with kindness, using your breath as a way to create that spacious container to be present. And based on the kind of energy you're feeling, what can you do right now to bring more balance into your for your physical energy? Is it more rest or more movement? Is it more nourishment, more rest, more hydration? So just taking a moment to listen within to your body. What does it need to feel energized in a sustainable way? And feel free to stay in a room a little longer than I'll be offering today. If that's the room that needs your attention, loving attention, feel free to move and give your loving attention to check in what is going on in that room, what is missing, what needs more love, attention. And otherwise, we'll move into our emotional room, the room of emotions, and what is the quality of my emotional energy. So again, we can emotionally show up smaller, suppressing what we're feeling, or our energy may be really big and overwhelming or overbearing. So just checking in, what is the quality of your emotional energy? Breathing into your heart space. Listening within. What is it you need? Where do you come up smaller? Where do you shrink? Where do you show up in an emotionally balanced way? What do you need right now to return to that emotional balance in your energy, where you feel connected with your needs, whether it's needs for belonging, love, emotional support? And feel free to continue with this practice. I'll be sharing the recording under micro practices. So if you need to do more journaling or you want to move in Tai Chi or move a little bit with the practice, with the room that needs your attention today as we practice visiting the four rooms in your existence and in yourself, the rooms of physical body, emotions, and moving on to the room of mental energy. Is my mind awake or dull? So checking in with the quality of energy in your mind. Is it again restless, shifty, or is there spaciousness in your mind? Is there dullness? So just checking with your full care and attention to the quality of energy in your mind. I'm listening within. What do I need to nurture my mind? Even just taking a few breaths in between transitions in your work, in your day. Maybe looking out of the window, the sky, the wind, the leaves, clouds. If you're just joining in, we're balancing the energy in our four rooms with the practice for today, visiting the four rooms. We move through the physical room of the body, the emotional room of emotions, and now we're in our room related to the mind, the mental energy. What do I need to nurture my mind? And then lastly, visiting the spiritual room, the room that gives you purpose, meaning, connection with your true self, your most authentic self, and no one is looking. What do you hear when you listen to yourself? Just meeting yourself as you are in this room, the spiritual room, room of purpose, values, intentions. And checking in, do you feel aligned? Are your actions, your speech, your livelihood, is it aligned with your values and what gives you meaning? And besides work as well, do you have relationships, um, hobbies, interests, opportunities to connect with your gifts? What helps you come alive? And listening within. And based on your exploration and visiting the four rooms, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, what needs your loving attention today? What can you do to bring more balance in your life? So, the reason we can feel exhausted, depleted, is also sometimes because we may be giving too much attention to one room and not the others. So, even emotional room, if we are living stuck in some pattern of how we're showing up for ourselves, maybe not listening to our needs, or maybe we're doing too much for others, again, too much compassion for others, or a lot of my time is going in the mental and room of creation, of service, of programming, or whatever it is, right? Then I'm not giving enough time to my physical room. So that again can create an imbalance, leaving us feeling exhausted. So just check in today and in between throughout transitions in your day, or if you need a little more focused time to just do some journaling and seeing, okay, which room is not receiving enough attention and care. The other place where we can feel depleted is when we're not living in alignment with what's important to us. We may be doing things because we have to do them, or sometimes life requires us to do things that are not in full alignment. And even so, can you still create some space and time for yourself to nurture things that give you energy? So, connecting with your gifts, whether it's music or painting, um, whatever it is, whatever makes you feel alive. So, try. Sometimes we don't even know what makes us come alive. So, try new things. I've just joined a painting class, which I've never ever done in my life. And I thought in the new year, I want to try because I stay too much in my mind space and my spirit room. Those are my two beloved rooms. And so spending more time to nurture my emotional room and also give rest to the mental room, is trying new things like picking up ukulele, playing music, putting on music to just dance in between transitions, or painting, poetry. Any of these can feel really nurturing. So let me know if you have any questions coming up for you with this practice. What we did was the practice to nurse for mindful energy, because this energy is the skill, mindfulness skill, that helps us disrupt our resistance to change, a pattern we're changing in ourselves, or a new habit we want to start, even a new habit of practicing. So thank you all for showing up and building this new habit of doing the daily sama, taking a few moments to practice in your day. That's a new habit. And so, how we can sustain new habits is by really tapping into our mindful energy, not willpower, not I have to, I should, or guilt, but more when we're aligned with what is important and in our lives, what our intentions for how we want to live, and we stay connected with that, we are able to then move from a place of mindful energy. And today we focused on how we can build a sustainable resource of energy is by balancing the energy in the forums. And soon these cards will be available for sale. So I look forward to you trying. Each one has a QR code. So you can just read the card and maybe that's enough for you. You can put it where you need it as a reminder for the day. Or you can also um, use the QR code to do a 3 to 5 minute practice like we're doing right now. So that's all for today. I will see you all Monday, and this recording will be shared. So if you have any questions, feedback, what would serve you in our daily Sama moments together, I'm starting to see some of you coming regularly. So thank you for your practice. And if you're joining for the first time, thank you for your practice. And we always end with the intention that may our practice be for our benefit and for the benefit of all beings. See y'all on Monday. Until then, stay Sama.